this morning we were going to go get coffee, and then we have our food tour later. And after that, I'm not sure what the plans are, but I'm sure we'll figure something out.
It's called Harpa. We started to build this building around 2007, but back in 2008 we had this huge bank economic crisis happening globally, but it really affected Iceland pretty badly. Our government collapsed, our prime minister had to resign, and we had to close our last McDonald's place.
Oh.
I know, then you know it's bad, right? On the last McDonald's there was actually a line of 5,000 people trying to get the last cheeseburger. Including me, by the way. I was 14 years old when I was telling you about that. Now that last cheeseburger belongs in a museum actually, and looks exactly the same 60 years later. Now that cheeseburger is like a symbol of the fall of the banks here in Iceland. So there's a political debate, should we finish this building or not? Obviously we did finish it. And right now it's home for our opera, our Icelandic symphony, music festivals. So guys, this is our first place to go to. It's called Hotel Borg. This is the first hotel in history of Iceland, the first modern building as well. We're gonna go here and get some Icelandic pancakes. That's something that every grandma makes here. They're really good. There's gonna be some coffee for you guys as well. Follow me.
How's the coffee? I like the lighting. I would say the gluten-free option looks really good.
It does look good,
Talk. So this is an Icelandic pancake. So it's kind of like a crepe. I don't know. He'll probably explain. Or maybe not. We'll just see. So it's got like whipped cream and a little bit of like a berry jam that's inside of it. Served cold, but really, really good. Good.
So one of the interesting things that they just talked about is of the more extravagant things there are to eat here in Iceland. You've got sheep's head, whale, sheep balls, and also puffin. They eat the cute little birds here. So yeah, and I think today the only thing that we're going to talk about is probably shark is the only weird thing that we're going to eat. But the pancakes were good. Arlie even said
They were good.
they were good. All right, on to the next place. And we are gonna try iconic home comfort dish here,
It's called Plokkfiskur. So what is Plokkfiskur? It's basically something that every grandma makes here in Iceland, and it's caught, smashed with potatoes and butter, and then you can pretty much add whatever you want to. They make it a bit modern way, like a fluffy version of it, and it's really, really good. Have some rye bread on the side as well, which is delicious. There you go, Andrew.
Thank you.
Oh, that looks really good. Let me see if I can switch. I know.
Usually the view
It's a
here
seasonal
is
beer.
fantastic because we had the Mount Iceland recently, you know.
Okay.
But,
So let's see here.
Maybe you can get that on there.
There we go. That's what we're looking at right there. Perfect.
So the last food that we just ate was pretty much called, it's Iceland comfort food. And it was a little fishy with some potatoes and some rye bread, but it was really good. And then Lucy, what she had, hers was really phenomenal. Like a tomato bisque with cauliflower, but the tomato was really sweet. Had some crunch inside of there. So yeah, so far, as far as the food tour goes, 2 out of 2 have been very good. Let's see what's next.
give it like 10 minutes, see how fast the line goes. Every country are famous for some kind of street food. And we in Iceland, we're really famous for our hot dogs. And this hot dog stand is the oldest restaurant in history of Iceland. It was opened back in 1937. Back in 2006, it was voted the best hot dog stand in Europe by the newspaper Guardian. And in 2003, Bill Clinton came here and asked for only mustard hot dog. So there's a saying in Icelandic: if you want a hot dog with only mustard sauce, you ask for a Clinton dog. Yeah. We're not gonna do that today because there's also a saying in Icelandic which is eina með öllu. Can you try and say it? Okay, I'm gonna say it one more time, then you can repeat. Okay, are you ready? Eina með öllu. That was actually good, yeah. That means one with everything. What is one with everything? That's one with the hot dog, which is 80% lamb based, by the way. Then we have some crunchy, fried, delicious onions underneath, some fresh onions, some ketchup underneath. Then we have the homemade mustard sauce, which is more like a mild sweet sauce. And then we have relish mayonnaise sauce on top as well. In my opinion, that's the way to go, one with everything. They sell around 2,000 hot dogs here a day, by the way. And they were open during weekends around I think 5:30 a.m. You will sometimes find me here around 4:30 a.m. on a weekday or on a weekend.
You see the hot dog holders on?
Yeah,
it is.
Crunchy to it. It's really good.
I don't know if you call it a skin around the hot dog or whatever, it's just different.
It's really, really good.
I don't know, I like them better in the United States.
I know it is. This is made of lamb, and the sauces I'm not sure exactly what's on it. It's like a hollandaise with a little bit of like a sweet mustard, and it looks like there's some onion in the bottom. But I really like it.
So this is the next place to go to. It's called Solon. This used to be the biggest club in the 80s, and it kept its name. And right now it's still Solon, but it's a modern Icelandic restaurant. And we're gonna try some of their famous lamb chops. They're really, really good with some mashed potatoes and broccolini. And then you'll also have the opportunity to try the fermented shark. Yay! So, and to help you out with the fermented shark, I'm also going to give you a shot of Brennivin. Have you heard about Brennivin? Yeah. It's the most famous shot here, or hard liquor here in Iceland. It's a drink we've been drinking for over 100 years, and it's like it's a bit like usu. It has a licorice taste to it. It has caraway seeds into it, and it's really, really good.
That right there is the shot that you take after you eat the fermented shark.
I think so. I'm not going to participate.
You sure?
Positive.
Do you want any note?
I will film you.
Yeah.
To take one from the jar. Are you good?
Don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try. It's strong. Oh my god, no, I needed a smaller piece, I'm sorry.
We'll chew it 8-9 times to get the full experience. Then I will say skål, which is your cue of drinking your Brennivin shot. To get rid of the taste. So are you ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Not too bad. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, we've done it.
You've done it.
It wasn't horrible.
No, it
It
wasn't
wasn't horrible.
No.
The aftertaste though takes a bit of time.
That's why you have this.
Oh yeah.
This is lamb, right?
This is lamb chops, yeah.
Okay, lamb chops and then
Mashed potatoes with some broccolini.
Okay.
And the sauce is like an unami mustard sauce. Really, really good.
wow. That's good. And you can have it too.
Yeah.
I know. You get to join in the fun now.
Oh, nice.
So further from what most people would think. When we're like, we're from the east part of Canada.
Oh,
but
Lou, you're gonna
it's
love
still
it.
1,000 kilometers further.
It's really good.
We have
It's
water
soft.
everywhere.
It melts in your
Because
mouth.
we have the big river.
And it's like mild, the meat.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Beer in Iceland was banned from 1915 all the way to 1989.
Wow.
I know, 89. You heard right. Yeah, no beer from 1915 all the way to 1989. There were some bars and restaurants that found a loophole that would serve you non-alcoholic beer and pour vodka into it. Absolutely disgusting. Worse than a shark, by the way. And in the year of 1989, 1st of March, the first day of legalization of beer, we sold 200,000 units of beer that day. Which is a lot, we only 200,000 during that time. And in the following year, the 1990, we had the highest birth rate in history of Iceland. Yes. It's named after Hannesarholt, the first minister of Iceland and poet. And he used to live here for a long time. We're gonna try their famous happy marriage cake. Now, happy marriage cake, that's something that's one of the most authentic Icelandic cake you can get here in Iceland. I'll explain the cake to you inside, follow me. So guys, yeah, we have tables for you here, 4 tables. This is happy marriage cake, and it's basically an oat-based cake with rhubarb jam. And it's the most iconic, authentic Icelandic cake you can get here in Iceland. I think it's the only cake that's technically an Icelandic cake here. It used to be a cake we've used during weddings, so when people got married, they'll always have this cake on the wedding day. You put some cream on your sides or on the cake, but yeah, enjoy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, yeah.
So I think the big question is that would you recommend doing a food tour, especially the one from the Reykjavik food tours that we did? 100% yes. It was good. I'm stuffed. My favorite probably was the Icelandic hot dog, which is surprising me. But what about you, Arlie? What was your favorite?
Definitely the first one. The waffles were amazing.
Pancakes. Yep.
Yeah.
Lou?
I liked mine sorbet at the very beginning.
Oh, like the little dessert?
Yeah, and my soup was really good too.
But it's just, you know, I mean, and then again, I also like the fermented shark, believe it or not. I didn't think it was horrible. But it's just nice to be able to try a bunch of the different things, and also just having conversation with people. Like, he's lived here his whole life, his grandparents have been here their whole lives. I mean, it's just to hear the history of what has happened in Iceland over the last 100 years has been fantastic. So do a food tour when you come in. It's well worth the cost, and the food is fantastic.
I like ours better.
Oh yeah, I have two trolls.
Yeah, maybe this is what we could bring Ethan back.
Bringing you back a lamb chop.